Hi. Is this thing working? I have no idea, like, how to use StreamYard anymore. Whatever. Um, Hello everyone. Can y'all hear me? Um, this is ghetto. And- can y'all hear me? Maybe? Hello everyone. Hello, 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 hello. We on and popping. Is it popping? Is the sound popping? Hopefully it's not. Um, yeah, because if it is, whatever, whatever. Um, okay, y'all said my sound was low. Okay, hold on, let me see. Oh, let me see. Oh, let me see. I saw y'all said Sweet Pea is in here. I can't see her, but hi, Sweet Pea. Hi, love you, sweetheart. Says, hi, Tasha. Says I love your show. You look so far away. Do I? Do I look far away? Y'all always want me right up in your grill, right up in your grill. Um, StreamYard has a little different, I guess. Pushes me, pushes me away from the camera. Um, yeah, you do look far away. Letitia! Oh my goodness. Thank you, Keisha. Keisha said you're just fine. Thank you, girl. You heard that? My baby says talk about clothes. Yo, baby said it's hot. It's actually warm here today. Like really warm. You still chasing the juniors. Chrisean is running you around. Yeah, I mean, whatever that means. Shout out to Roxy. Hi, boo. Hi, Roxanne. Hi, Keisha and Rock Light. I hope I'm saying that right. I hope I'm saying that right. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. It looks like a 90s video. Box or something. Oh, really? Pop-up video. Um, I don't know. I told y'all I don't know how to use it. It's ghetto over here. It's ghetto. Um, Over here. What's in store today? We have some stuff that we're going to talk about. We absolutely do. I was thinking, I don't know, I'm scared. I don't know, I'm scared. Um, Instead of doing phone calls, do y'all want me to drop the link? Because y'all already be trying to run people off the phone. Like, y'all are not the nicest people. When it comes to other people talking. So, I don't know. I don't know. So I was gonna say maybe I could drop the link and y'all could come up like one by one. Um, Instead of opening the phone lines. Because we could still open the phone lines. So do y'all want to do phone lines or do y'all want me to drop the link? Like which one do y'all want me to do? Because I think the link is a little bit easier for some people because they're already here. So you can just like tap the link. Um, and yeah. So y'all saying link, drop the link. Okay. 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 Okay, we'll drop the link. I'm scared. Just let me make sure I got a banner real quick. Hold on, because the grows. The grows. Let me try it. Let's see, can I put the banner? What is? Oh, Mia Tip West. Can I put up a banner? I think I can. Okay, I think I can. I think they're right. Mhm. Let me pick one. Let me pick one. I think we'll do this one. What? Now I got a girl. I don't know. 'Cause this is weird. Okay, sorry. We may have to do the phone lines, but because I don't know. Moving right along. So, hello everyone. Welcome back to my show, the Sean Debbie Way Show. I hope you all can hear me. I hope it's nice and crisp. Okay. We may just have to open up the phone lines today, and then this is making me try to log in other places. Not girl. I don't want to leave the screen because if I'm gone, I'm gone, girl. You know, we have a show that we're doing today later on coffee, so I hope I can see all of you over there as well. Okay, it will be on my community wall over here on YouTube. If you would like to come and join us, bring your $4. Okay, yes. So, I love you all. Welcome back to my show. The title of the show is Crisean Rock. Oh, we've only been live 6 minutes. Whatever, it's fine. I'm just glad that the mic's clear. I'm just glad that's, you know what I'm saying. And we're good. Hi, Mel Cruz. Oh my God, I love you. I love you. Hi, Mama and Phoenix and PR. Love you too. Shout out to all of y'all. So we're gonna keep the phone lines open because I really want y'all to keep calling that number. So we will do that. So sorry, it was my kid's mom. So we're going to be opening up the phone lines. I'd love to hear from you all. Like I said, I'm going to give some commentary, and then I'm just going to let y'all, run them up, let you call in, give your opinions on everything that has been going on. Now, the last time we were here, we spoke of Crisean Rock and how she did an interview on the Dance Project, speaking of her son, Crisean Jr. Okay. She talked about other stuff, but me no care. I literally don't. Miami, hurry up. Okay. Hurry up. Not your shade in this page. Now, aren't y'all supposed to take my life too? Still breathing. So yeah, hurry up. Okay. Whatever y'all gonna do, hurry up. Hurry up and buy. That's the other than that, we don't care. Can you insult me, please? We want insults. Cuss me out. Talk about my nose, my forehead. I don't know. Okay, but all of that, we gonna do this and we gonna do that, girl. La 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 la. Please. Okay, we're bored. We're bored. At this point, hurry up. That's our only response. That I promise. We don't have anything else to say but hurry the up. What are you waiting for? Okay, because we are live and in color. So hurry up. That's it. That's the only advice that we have because we're gonna keep going. This is what we do. We save kids. We save churn. That's what we do around here. So that's just what that were. Are you mad at me, bitch? So before I was really interrupted, I was talking about the title, which the title of the show is Crisean Rock knew that Crisean Jr. had issues from before he was even born, okay, during ultrasounds. That's why I showed y'all the ultrasound the last time that we were live, because it showed that Crisean Jr. had certain deformities prior to being born, right? So that means that Crisean been not claiming these disabilities. Who say no? Lord, I'll see if it's one diagnosis. But your child diagnosed with 5 or 6 different things, and you just like, mm-mm. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna dig into that. Carlissa keeps entering the conversation. Carlissa, ain't nobody talking to you. We got this, baby. We got this, Wody. Yeah, we don't need your help at all. Okay, can you shut the fuck up, please? Okay, leave us alone. Yeah, we're good. Okay, we're at our quota. What unfits? Okay, we're good. We don't need any assistance. We didn't ask for a man. We didn't ask for a hallelujah. We didn't say, oh, how does unfit Carlissa feel? Like, yeah, we don't care nothing about that. Okay? Imagine trying to judge someone after teaching your own son and nephew how to eat. See. Okay? Okay? No one asked anything of Carlissa, you close-eyed. Okay? Wasn't nobody talking to you, Riverbat. Wasn't nobody talking to you, Blueface mama. Girl, shut up. Go over there and worry about why Jade and daughter won't stop fucking cussing. Worry about your actual grandkids. Okay? Like, yeah, didn't you say with your eyes close together you look slow? You look like Crisean Jr., although no relation. No relation. Y'all, I am so sick of these leg squirrels. You got your nerve. Not the drop her off or pick her upper. Ugh, imagine. Tell Andre to stay out of jail. Go help him do that. Help him stay free. Help him keep his fist out of women's eye. Not their mouth. He get caught cheating. She confront him about it, and she punching on the girl all out the house. But you worried about what the illegitimates are up to. You be having your nerve. I'm like, who the was talking? Excuse me? Who was talking to her? No one added her? Nothing. Okay? Y'all said Junior, not Charles. Correct. Don't none of you bastards have any plan to help Junior nor get him. Why can folk come keep speaking on the boy? Why folk come? Carlissa, need your big head ass to make a YouTube or something. Okay? It's giving content creator. It's giving TikToker. It is what it's giving. Because, girl, we got this. Why you let your son get knocked out? Why you let your son lose that fight? Why you gonna do no when the fat jumped on him? You let that big man throw Blueface around that damn ring like that. Then gonna try to say he slipped on some water. He slipped on no experience. Because that's what it gave. Big head hoe. Why he up there panting fighting the fat guy? How's your son up there wheezing, fighting the wheeze? He came in the ring breathing. What's up? What's up, Blueface? He came in the ring like that. And your son in the ring. I said, ooh. Your son want to call Junior slow, but he fights slow. All in the ring, all beat all up, girl. But you worried about Crisean Jr. We got it. See, we know we ain't related to him. And we ain't pretending to be either. Girl. Imagine. Oh, imagine. You talking all this like you ain't no liar too. You talking all this like you wasn't claiming Junior too. You talking all this like you ain't said first the DNA test was real too. You talking all this like you wasn't at doctor's appointments. You talking all this like you wasn't babysitting. Girl, we saw you at the court with Blueface not before Christmas, Daddy. Neither one of y'all wanted the baby. Now I understand Blueface then. I'm gonna have to get Jonathan a pass. Okay, because Jonathan was a good illegitimate grandfather. Okay, he would have been a good granddad to that baby. Y'all see how he was over there feeding the baby, and he put some little applesauce on the thing for Junior and put it in Junior mouth. Oh, it was so cute. I was like, oh, Big John. I was like, oh my word. If you don't look 1,000, this would almost be attractive. I was like, oh my goodness, look at him taking care of the baby. He's such a good man. Oh, I want to sleep with him. He deserves some of this. But it's like you can't even feel that way because whoa. But y'all, so shout out to Jonathan for giving the baby applesauce and stuff, y'all. And Junior was eating it. It was so cute. Ooh, let me show y'all. Ooh, let me show you. Oh, it was so cute. I was like, oh, if he wasn't ugly, this would be so attractive. It's like, oh my God. I was like, oh, this is, ooh, Blueface, ooh, that, but you can't get it. Ooh, but you can't get it. Especially with the lights on. Yes, ooh, I was like, oh, this is so cute. It was so precious. Or I was like, oh my word. This is semi-attractive. It's like on the way, but it just didn't show up. It just didn't arrive. But it was so close to being attractive, Lord. Ooh, it was close, but just not. Okay, yeah, I thought about who was holding that bottle. I thought about who was holding that spoon. Girl, I thought about who was holding the spoon. It ain't that cute. It's cute, but it ain't that. Yes. Moving right along. Oh, let me find Jonathan giving this baby some food, Lord. Where's that? It's right here. Let me see. Let me find it for y'all. So y'all can see because it's so cute. It is so cute. Wait, oh, I think that one has music. Yeah, that one has music. It's so cute, y'all. I was like, oh my word. Shut up, Crustacean. Where is Lord? Sorry. Not that one. Hold on, I know I have it. I just saw it. I have to find it. It's for Junior's eating. And I'm gonna show y'all this post too. Ooh, I'm so glad I came here so I can show y'all this post too. Right here. Ooh. Look how cute. Look at him. That's Blueface daddy. And that's Crisean Jr. Look, he's feeding him. Oh, look. Oh my word, look. But look, oh Lord. See, it's cute up. It's cute right here. If it was like this, I don't know who this is, but this is attractive. This is attractive, Lord. But then you come out and like, ooh. No. Ooh, girl. So I guess, but y'all, when nobody talking to Carlissa, this why Blueface daddy Jonathan didn't say nothing because they knew that little boy wasn't Bluefaces. All right, and they don't like people that don't come from them. Is what that were. Okay, that Carlissa and them, they treated that boy like a sack of potatoes. All right, is how they did. I can't see his face. Good. You blessed, girl. Is what that brother. Right, correct, Ashley. The only time he ate. Sorry. The only time he has eaten. I'm not gonna say the last time, but girl, he's still 14 pounds. Them bones. This hoe got this baby out here. I got weights heavier than him. I said, so you mean to tell me them 20-pound weights that's on my underneath my bed heavier than him? Wow. Lord have mercy. I said, wow. Are you kidding me? So, Carlissa, let's get into her. We're going to drift right on into Crisean. Yes, she was on live yesterday. She brought Crisean Jr. on live with her. She said that she was about to take him to a park walking. We about to go on a walk at the park, bro. Who is we? Who? We who? Because she had Crisean Jr. I'm like, so is this just going to be more than you guys? Because I'm confused. No male crews. She said we, like as a group, as in more than one. I said, girl, who going on the walk? Girl, are you okay? He can't go on no walk because you don't believe in that. You're not claiming it. You can't claim him walking without a doctor. No, baby Shay. You can't claim him walking without a doctor. Girl, bye. Yeah, you don't believe in that. You don't even believe in Jesus. Why you got Jesus piece? Yeah, you don't believe in him eating. You don't believe in none of that. Because how he gonna do all that without the doctor? I ain't never seen the Lord come down here and feed nobody's child. God don't babysit. Since when? Girl. So he's just gonna come down here and what? Don't he already hang out with you? Why he didn't do it before he left? The last time he was down here. No, I'm over it. I'm over it. Because she keep acting like he liked her more than us. And I'm starting to get a little, Lord, I'm starting to get a little piece of jealous. How you keep, why folk come, you keep coming to see her? Because it's annoying. Like, why you come keep seeing all the sinners? Why do you come and see the people that ain't coming to the king? Now, Lord, I done sat with the only reason you allegedly coming out here visiting Crisean is because you're going to hell and you're going to be able to talk to me later on the head. Nah, that's just how I look at it. Because she keeps swearing that he be sitting in the room talking to her. Girl, please. The Lord speaks through blessings. Now, we wouldn't be able to understand his word is so powerful. If he spoke, we wouldn't even understand. That's why he gave us the Bible. That's why 52 of them. But you swear he speak English. You swear he say bro. You swear he say we on first name basis, call me Yahweh. Girl, you got your nerve. Talking about some Yahweh, Yahweh. This little nigga only gonna walk if God says Yahweh, Yahweh, Yahweh. Ooh, girl. So I'm just like, look at here, Crisean. Girl, especially you know the Lord better than me. Like he come hang with me. So guys, so y'all. Stupid. So let's get into Carlissa. It didn't take care of none of her kids. One in and out of prison. The other one is a girl that get pregnant by random niggas and get hit and all in her eyes and all of that. And the other son over there getting beat up by girls when he ain't beating up on them. So let's get into her. Girl, so she said, ooh, let's get into what Carla said. Oh, I can't stand this. Oh, I can't like I could not stand Carlissa. So Carlissa said, John didn't even know she was keeping the baby all the way to the 5th month. She was saying she was aborting the situation. She said, please stop acting dumb. No, that's what you're doing. Okay? There's no act to Chrisean over there drooling on the microphone. Okay. That's not an act. Why, pretty? Who walked in? Girl, she said her and Chrisean, we about to get into it. She said her and Crisean Jr. is walking to the park. They're going to the park and they're about to walk around the park. They're about to walk around the park because they're going to the park and they're about to walk around the park. I said, who are you on Yahweh? About to go walk in the park like Junior's gonna come with or like what? Like Carlissa with the bad coochie says, girl, Carlissa with the trash box, girl, because it gotta be. It gotta be. It gotta be. Please hit that like. Okay, over 800 people in the building. I don't know how many likes because I'm in StreamYard. So please hit the like, moderators. Tell me. So girl, so she said, "Ooh, I can't say that." She said, "Acting dumb." Yeah, that's what you're doing. And then she said, when them doctors told her about them disabilities, she was 5 months. I believe her. Can't stand her, but I believe her. She said, when they give you an amniocentesis, yeah, I know some of these words. I know. It's something with the woman body. I am a man. I don't know nothing about all that. I'm a man. I love being a man. I don't know nothing about what's going on in a woman's body. Shout out to women. I love all of y'all, and y'all insides feel great. Okay. Shout out to all the women that let me. Okay. Shout out to all of y'all. Okay. It smells wonderful and it tastes like water. Okay. With a hint of peach. Okay. Sometimes a little piece of strawberry. Right. Depends on what type of Jolly Rancher I was sucking on while I was down there. Yes. I would cheat. All right. I would cheat. I would. Whatever. 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 So it's just like, whatever. You know? You gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do. So that's just what that word. Yes, Bessa. Bessa says, and me no is correct. If I could spell it, I say it, girl. Yes. So y'all about to, well, what? I ain't gotta know all these damn words. I'm trying. Carlissa don't even know it. They just said it. She don't know. Because she spelled it wrong. That's why I said it wrong. Nah. She should have spelled it right. Like my girl Bezzy. My boo, she spelled it right. So this word look like it say arachnophobia. Because she didn't spell it right. She thought she spelled it right because she added an M. She didn't. Okay, that's just this. Okay, women, ladies, can y'all calm your cooch, please? Can y'all please put y'all ovaries back in y'all purse? All right? Look at Carrie talking about some it's pronounced aminocentrinosenses. Thank you. Sweet. Thank you. Y'all is welcome for me, having educated people in my chats. All right. Y'all is welcome. I attract nurses, doctors. I do all of that. That's me. That's Big Sean. Like, real. Pierce said, no shade, love you. No, it's not any shade. I just don't have one of those. I just don't have one of those. So, spell squirrel. Mom. And it don't start with a C. Y'all mad at me. Yeah. Anyways, before I was rudely interrupted by female anatomy. Can I get through this post, please? Oh my word. I'm not even gonna look at y'all. I'm not gonna look at y'all. I'm gonna close my eyes. I can't read like that. Okay, I gotta do something. Pops, where was that? Right here. And miscellaneous instances during your pregnancy. Y'all, so she had a mental toxicity in girl at the end there. You supposed to have it at the beginning? When do you get a mental toxicity? Girl, how do y'all get that? Since y'all want to yell at me, can you tell me how you get it? I don't even know that. Oh my goodness. Can I catch it from y'all? Is my cooties? What is it? Y'all say have it around at the beginning of, ooh, and she had it at the end. Why? Did she eat something? Like, what happened? What is the meaning arrest? Girl, what is that? What is it? Crisean is making a fool out of you again. Junior is laughing at you. Why is Junior doing everything but walking and eating? Weird. Is he laughing because something's funny, or is he laughing because of spasticity? I don't know. Seizure disorder? You know they're laughing seizures, right? So imagine you laughing at him having a laughing seizure. Oh, girl. Oh, girl. Imagine. What is he laughing on his back in that stroller? Or like what? Um, thank you. It's in the first trimester. That's when you can get it. I can tell your gender and they can tell your gender. Oh, oh, girl. That's what we have. They do have it later on in pregnancies when they feel that there's something. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. It says I love being a nurse. Shout out to nurses. I love nurses. Crisean don't care if that baby had a stroke. She will say he's laughing. Correct. I see you over there rolling around on the ground, Shorty. I see you, Shorty. I see you over there, your eyes rolling in the back of your head, Shorty. I see you. I see you over there turning blue, Shorty. Girl, girl. Imagine. Let me get back into this lie. Correct. That definitely fill you in with any disabilities or details. No one is to blame but the mother who chose to ignore me during the pregnancy and her slow arse fans who convinced her I was hating. All that can be done is for him. Sorry. All that can be done is the best for him. I don't know what that means. And that's because ghetto. Um, Imagine you can't even get your punctuation and sentences correct, but you want all that can be done is the best for him, and that's what y'all should be promoting. She also said there's nothing wrong with the disability. Your love for him, so right, because Boo got one. Your love for him should overshadow the title and efforts of faith should be evident to help another mother accept process of faith. Stop listening to these crazy arse people. When Jonathan was told that he could play sports no more because of an injury, we continued to play in faith, but we didn't miss one appointment of physical therapy 3 times a week. Faith is nothing. Girl, your mama, his grandmama took him to them appointments. Girl, please. Girl, like, shout out to my boo, Mr. James. He says we love Sean and here. We sure do. And Cape, New Jersey. Oh, shout out to New Jersey. Yes, I love y'all. Right. I mean, I do feel like she's not lying about certain things. We don't want no advice from her. Imagine somebody you beat up trying to tell you what to do. I'm sorry, if I beat up my girlfriend, dad, I don't want any advice. I'm good. Okay? We don't have anything to talk about. You can't even beat me up. So it's just like, yeah, I don't like you. So, like, hello. I'm not taking any advice from you, right? And then why would you take advice from someone that keeps insulting your kid? How many times has Carlissa insulted Junior? Why would Chrisean listen to you? Girl, please. I don't even know you and I don't want no advice. You can't tell me nothing. Girl, even if I have something on my nose, leave it be. Girl, let a good person point it out. Like, y'all need no unfit telling me nothing about me. So, yeah, I'm good. Girl, you can't have a horrible track record raising your own children, but out here trying to give advice. Carlissa, if you was a good grandmother, you're always stating how you're around Jaden's kids, right? Why are they cussing like sailors? Why? Why? Okay, I was around my grandparents a lot. I never swore in front of them, ever, because they'd check it right there. That my grandma didn't play that. My grandfather, are you okay? And my grandparents didn't even believe in like whoopings and stuff. Like they didn't believe in that. But they would check us. Like they would get us. I was more afraid of my grandmother's tone when she would yell at me than my mama whoop. I would prefer my mom to spank me to whoop me. I'm like, mama whoop me. Because grandma gonna be mad at me. I don't want grandma. Because it was just like I was crazy about my grandmother. I was always around her. Like, so her being mad at me was big. Okay. That was worse than I would have preferred a whooping, just so it could be like over with right away. So that we could get back to, you know what I'm saying, like loving each other. Like, because I felt like she didn't like love me. Why? You know, I would be so sad, you know, because she would just ignore me. She would just, you know, I walk in the house, I'd be like, hi, grandma. And she'd be like, hey, boy. And then just go back to what she was doing. Like, I would be devastated. I'm like, oh my God, you're still mad? That was like 4 minutes ago. You're still upset? You know, and she would be. So again, you know, but you got this same person that's a grandmama. That's where she do so much for Jaden's kids, you know, and all of that. But they are like horrible little people. She is so cute, Jaden's daughter, but that mouth of hers, I'm so glad Jaden's getting on that because she should be, because that's embarrassing. Like, I don't care what you say. As a parent, it is embarrassing for your child because they get that's learned behavior. They're not just deciding to curse and stuff on their own. They're hearing all this from you. They're hearing all this from Blueface and the people that y'all hang around. You know, this is where it's coming from. So the child is technically innocent. They have to unlearn what you taught them. You taught them that. Just like Jaden can go around and say everything Crisean Jr. going through is because of Chrisean Rock. It's the same thing with you, Jaden. Everything your kids over there going through, the things that they say, the absence they feel from their father at times, whatnot, that's all on you. 100%. Okay, that child is product of you. So yeah, your daughter may be doing a lot of profanity because she's around her father, but at the end of the day, you're her mother, you know? So you should have that in check. So I'm glad she is. I just saw a clip of her like checking her daughter to just cursing. And when I was like, come here, like, look, I'm good, because that's what you need to do, okay? And spankings are temporary. Like, it's a temporary fix. It don't last long. That's why it's important to have that communication, you know, with your kid. I'm the same with my mom's, like my grandmother was with me. I don't spank my kids. I didn't have to. Don't get me wrong. If they try me, but it never got there. Just me yelling at them or me being upset with them is enough. Like they're just like devastated. You know, this one time, this was like 2 years ago, I yelled at my son in the store, and it wasn't like super loud, but I like yelled at him. And when we were coming back up the aisles, he was crying. I felt so bad. But at the same time, I got him in check. He got it together. You know, I told him what he wasn't about to do. Not with me. Not up in this store, not in front of all these white people. I said, oh, police don't. Oh, for real? So I had to get him to. I said, oh, I don't know who are you talking to? Oh no, yeah, we can, and I did it right in the middle of the store. No, we can get it right now. We're dealing with this. So yeah, and I felt bad, and I didn't apologize. Well, I did. I waited until we got home, and I felt bad, so I wanted to give him a hug. And I just like love him, like, but he pissed me off. Like he really made, because I don't yell at my kids, like but he tried it that day, because sometimes you just let some stuff rub off. You know, that they do it. It's kind of like when they have like smart comments or remarks that they say to you, kind of just like let it roll off. But then some days we just not into it. You know, it's just they say something and it's just like, okay, you're trying it today. I mean, you got to put them in check. So that's what I did. I checked them right there in the middle of the store. And I'm glad that Jaden is now doing the same thing. Yeah, stop them in their tracks. That's the only way you're going to end it, okay? You got to start early. Otherwise, they're going to talk like this forever. You know, they're never going to learn because it's going to be too late. You know, at that point, once they get their own thought process, their own personality and whatnot, then it's too late, girl. That ship has sailed. So, Carlissa, worry about that. All right, don't worry about Junior. Okay, you didn't want him. He was a burden to y'all. He's moved on with his little poor life. Y'all do the same thing. Okay, we just don't want to hear from y'all. We really don't care. Y'all wash your hands of the situation. You said that you are not his grandmother. Blueface said that is not his son. Y'all snuck and took a DNA test on Junior when he was when Blueface was first released from prison, and you found out the truth. That is not his. Leave it alone. Walk away. Walk away. Okay? In the story. Ugh. It's like, why are you talking? Like, shut the up. You're not saying anything that we don't know. Everything she's talking about is documented. It's on Crazy in Love on Zeus. Everything Carlos is saying. Those same ultrasounds and stuff she was talking about, they're on Zeus. We saw it all. We understand. There's no way Chrisean Rock didn't know that Junior had disabilities prior to being born. Just from the ultrasound alone, girl. Just from the ultrasound alone, I want it to get bigger. I want it bigger. I want it bigger. I want it now. Just from the ultrasound pictures alone, like, that is Junior. Okay? The arrow is pointing at his nose. Okay? Again, this is a normal ultrasound picture of a child. Normal. Junior. Normal. Junior. Normal. Junior. Normal. Junior. Can walk. Can't. So, yes. So, when a woman is pregnant, based off how your baby is developing, I've been to many ultrasounds, I know. Based off your child's development is what they're reporting to you during the ultrasounds. This is why ultrasounds are so important, because they can catch a lot of stuff early on. Some stuff you just simply don't know until either birth or years later, you know? So, but with situations like what Junior's going through, they know right away, okay? So they told her. They told her. What they don't know is what's in the child's system, etc. You know, that they don't know. So that's usually stuff they find out throughout the pregnancy or when the child is born. Okay. But everything else, him having cerebral palsy or him having FASD, club foot, that they're going to tell you all of that in the ultrasound, because they can see it all. They can see all of those things. If his foot is clubbed, they'll be able to tell. You know, if his foot is abnormal, they'll be able to tell. If his head is abnormal, they'll be able to tell if his brain growth is abnormal, and so on and so forth. So I can guarantee you that they told her during those ultrasound visits that there were some things that were not right with Junior. Okay, that Junior was not okay. all right, that there was going to be certain things that were going to need to be done before Junior's born. And that's a lot of prenatal, all type of the things that you use, the supplements that you can take as well to assist in helping your baby's growth and development. Chrisean didn't do any of that. That's why on the doc's paperwork of Chrisean from the birth center, that one of the nurses notes states no prenatal care. Okay, so based off of Chrisean's growth and Chrisean's birth, there was no prenatal. There was nothing preventing a lot of things that Crisean Jr. had going wrong with him at birth, including things like hernias, and all of that. That doesn't come with his diagnoses and whatnot. That comes with things that could have been taken care of prior, okay, to where it could have made the hernia smaller. So nothing. There was nothing to help Junior. Okay, this is why he is a miracle. Like, he truly is a miracle, 100%. Because he had all the odds were against him. And his mother is no exception. She's one of the odds, because I don't feel that she ever cared. It's not about claiming it, it's about caring, right? Chrisean is way too concerned about dudes and money, right? Because I can prove it. Hold on. Because y'all talking about she's saying Jesus this, Jesus that. Girl, please. Girl. In that same post that I was reading y'all yesterday, when she said, sheesh, I'm 20 weeks pregnant, when she was talking about trying to go and get rid of Crisean Jr., she was trying to abort the mission, but she couldn't because she was 5 months, she was too far along to get rid of Crisean Jr., right? So this is her coming to terms with her not being able to get rid of him, right? She said, sheesh, I'm 20 weeks already, but when I seen the face of what's growing inside of me, crazy word. Not when I seen the face of my son, or when I seen my son's face. It's when I seen the face growing inside of me. It's like, are you scared of it? Like, are you okay? Anyways, okay, right here. Face growing inside of me. I had to pray the fear away of being a mommy. I'm currently documenting with Zeus, and it's super overwhelming because the pregnancy was planned, but now he don't see a future with me anymore. We both done things to each other that we lost trust. So I was left with the option of working. I was surprised that I'm that far along. So that's her saying, like, oh, I went to go get rid of the baby, but they told me that I can't because I'm too far. This is the same kid. This is the same kid you weird crustaceans are running around saying that she loves. No, she do not. She did not want him. And it's understandable a mother having second thoughts when, a first time mom, having second thoughts during finding out that you're pregnant. As a man, I can't judge that. I'm not going to judge a woman if she gets pregnant by a man and she decides that, you know what, I don't know if I want to have it. What's the judgment? It's her. It's her life. It's her body. It's her kid. Like, can she handle it? Like, it's up to her. So who am I? To judge a woman. I'm a man. I'm not a woman. I can't relate. I know as a man, I just wouldn't want my girl to do it. Like, I'd like, we'll figure it out. I don't want to say I want you to have the baby and give it to me, but you can have the baby and I'll do whatever. Like, I'll take care of the majority of responsibility if you don't want that. Like, if you feel like it'll just be too much for you to bear, you can see he or her whenever you feel like it. That's fine, but I would prefer, you not get rid of my kid. But I can't. It's her body, so at the end of the day, it's her decision. So I'm not gonna knock someone for that, right? But when it comes to her at 5 months pregnant, because she wanted to do it from jump. She wanted to do it when she first found out that she was pregnant, right? I can understand that. But all the way until you 5 months pregnant, you talking about something you still want to get rid of? Like, what is wrong with you? That is soulless. That is inhumane. Are you okay? And then she would do it. If it was a doctor that would end her pregnancy at 5 months, she would have did it. How crazy is that? Like, the baby already kicking, moving around. All of that is different when they first find out, because really they're not feeling none of that stuff yet. So the bond is not formed. But by 5 months, even if you're a surrogate, the bond, even if you give your kid up for adoption, that bond's going to be there. It's going to be hard for you to ignore a child life inside of you kicking and moving. It's going to be hard to ignore that. It's going to be hard for you not to speak to that child, right? It's going to be hard for you not to connect, to it. That's why Tareen, her sister, was just like, it's just your mother instincts just never kicked in. Like it just, still to this day, same thing. How are you saying that a person needs time and that their instincts will kick in eventually when she is stating publicly that she acknowledges the fact that doctors, etc., and specialists have told her that there are things wrong with her son, that her son does have disabilities, that there are things to correct, things that he needs assistance with, and it could be lifelong if these things aren't taken care of as soon as possible. She says, I don't believe it. I don't claim that, because God has a different plan. I go to church with people that we pray over. We pray over them. We pray over their sick kid. We've raised donations for hospital fees and bills and stuff for people. No one's faith is that strong. Okay? And why I say that is, like I was stating yesterday, she's putting a blame on God. She's saying God has the final word. And again, it's not a wrong way of thinking. It's a great way of thinking in hard times, like when you're really going through something, when you're with a loved one that's really going through, whether death or hospice or a life expectancy. God has the final word. Understandable. That I get. Okay. But to say God has the final word, don't let people speak things over your kid. Are you okay? God is not responsible for what happened to Junior. So if you're putting a response, you cannot give God responsibilities. You do not get to choose what God is going to bless you with and how. Who the are you? That is you playing God within that moment in time. What is wrong with you? That's why I question the church that you go through, because the ideology that you have. That makes zero sense. Who are you? Tell God your plans if you want to make him laugh. You tell him what's going to happen in your life. Go ahead. See how that works out for you. See it. That's not manifesting. Not at all. That is you giving God the blame. Meaning, if Junior does not heal, if Junior never walks, if Junior never talks, if Junior, God forbid, doesn't make it, guess whose fault it'll be? God's. Right, Chrisean? Right? Because you told the world God is going to save him. God going to make him walk. He'll make him talk. Watch. Wait, watch. This ain't even my message. This is God's message. God told me to tell y'all that he said, my son's going to walk. My son's going to, he's going to talk. He's going to do all that. After Satan already convinced her that he was already doing those things, because she already said he walked and talked. She already said all that. She already said Chrisean walks, he talks, he eats. Just because she don't show us on camera don't mean he's not doing it. Okay? What else? But she's trying to make it God's fault by stating God is going to heal him. So if something bad happens to Crisean Jr., who's to blame if she's saying the reason he's not going to the doctors, the reason why she's not taking him back and forth to specialists about his disabilities that she was told that he has is because she's not claiming them because God told her not to. So if something happened to him, then that's God's fault, right? Then that means God wanted that to happen. This is why I say that she is okay with Junior perishing. She is okay with him dying. She's okay with it. She's already made peace with it. She's trying to do it up to 5 months of pregnancy. She's been trying to get rid of that boy. Been trying to do it. She was so desperate that she was drinking and smoking her entire pregnancy. She's been trying to get rid of him. Are y'all okay? He in the way. What don't y'all get about that? Who would knowingly refuse medical help to their child, but you say you love them? How? When caring for them is loving them. Taking them back and forth to the doctor is loving them. Are you okay? Shout out to Mr. James. She says Sean is using his tongue speaking divine protection over this poor little boy. Absolutely. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Absolutely. But they want to turn it into a negative. You go right ahead. I literally don't care. Like, just like Jesus didn't care when they were storing rocks. It's like Jesus didn't care when Judas traded. Like, he didn't care. Because he knew what his mission was. He knew what the end goal was. He knew who he was trying to please. And it ain't nobody on earth. No one. There's no heaven here. Okay? This is the starter pack for hell. There's no heaven down here. No. Mm-mm. Not at all. Please. So when it comes to Chrisean, she is weaponizing religion because her saying and it's gross that her team helped her come up with that concept. They helped her come up with it. Gross. Okay? And how they helped her come up with the concept is because, one, she was reading aloud what was going on with Junior instead of just being a mother speaking from the heart and saying what's going on with her son. Yeah. They coached her into going and telling the world that her son does not have a disability. That we can see. We're literally looking at them. But she's saying it don't exist. And we're supposed to just follow the rhetoric because that's what she's saying. Okay? There's no medical backing that Crisean Jr. doesn't have any disabilities. It's just she's saying she's not claiming them due to weaponizing religion. Because as a Christian, it's hard to question what she is saying is giving you don't have the same faith. You don't have faith in God. Because why would you question if I'm telling you that God put it on me? Because nobody can prove that. Nobody can say, because religion is all about belief. Believing what you can't see. Believing what you can't hear. Okay? Believing things that you don't know, you've never experienced, but are still told that happened. That is belief. That's all religion is. A belief. Okay? None of us have seen God. We've seen his workings. But nobody has like directly seen God. So here's the thing when it comes to Chrisean. Trying to pivot off of using religion because you've done so many horrible things, including your own son, what you did to him. You need a way out of the backlash. So that's what they were trying to do. The team was trying to do damage control because this Crisean Jr. piece has gotten out of control. It's out of hand. And the reason it's out of hand because they can't do anything to negate. They can't come forward with anything that's structured to show that Crisean Jr. is okay. They don't have anything. So what do? You deflect. That was the whole method of her going forward and stating that Crisean Jr. doesn't have a disability. This is why I said she was pissed. I'm sure her team was pissed because she f***ed it up. She messed it up. She was just supposed to read aloud what was already written down for her to say when it came to Crisean Jr. She elaborated. And that elaboration is her saying, admitting that, yes, he may have been diagnosed by doctors and stuff, but you don't have to listen to doctors. You don't have to listen to anybody that's putting anything on your kid. That's where she f***ed up. That's what she messed up at. Because, again, that is her publicly admitting medical neglect. That is her admitting that because these appointments are important. They're important that Crisean Jr. goes to these appointments. It's not optional, right? And that's how she tries to make his health seem like his health is optional. I don't have to take him to doctors and stuff like that because I'm not claiming any of the things that they said about him. He's going to be fine. God's going to work. What? Girl. Shout out to Baby Valkyrie. She says, somebody get this man an apron because he's cooking all facts. He ain't lying. Thank you so much for the super sticker. I really appreciate it, sweetheart. Thank you. I really appreciate it. She says, they said, unless she does. Right. And she, again, the damage control backfired. The whole point was to go on that show so that it can be clipped. So when people are speaking on Crisean Jr., that goes everywhere. That everybody is hearing Crisean Jr. has no disability. That's what it was supposed to be. Okay? And she wasn't supposed to say nothing else about that situation. But she can't because she knows how it makes her look. She knows it even sound crazy. It even sound crazy. Oh, right, Coco. Yeah, they clipped it. Right. But that's what I'm saying. Imagine if she would have just said that part. If she would have just said that part and then shut right up. Hold on, let me play it. And then she would have just shut right up after. That's what everybody would have clipped. Oh. Sorry. That's what everybody would have clipped. Is this not on?
Okay. Power on.
Yeah. So everybody would have clipped her device.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Okay. So don't talk to me, please. Everybody would have clipped her saying this. Instagram. And I'm about to open up the phone lines in about 10 minutes here. I'm going to open up the lines. Open up the lines.
A window open for like empathy. So I said, I have a deuce. You just letting the demon make you believe the worst of what you are saying. Then we could tell me that the face doesn't seem active in a child's life because of his disability. My son does not have a disability. He is developing at his own pace and hitting his milestones in his own timing. Every child is different, and I'm confident in his growth. If I said it, he had a disability, then he. But it's like,
don't tell me.
I ain't saying not even just that. It's like saying if someone, a doctor, anybody speak against your kid or yourself, then you should not accept it, bro. Anybody, if they're guessing or whatever, no. The word said what the word said. God said what the God says. I don't have to accept what you. So it's really like me, like protecting a revelation that I heard from the Lord over my son. Like I can't wait when my son start walking and talking. I'm gonna just be like, exactly. I told y'all. He told y'all. Shoot, I was just relaying the message. It's like one of those. Face doesn't seem active in the child's life because of his disability. My son does not have a disability. He is developing at his own pace and hitting his milestones in his own timing. Every child is different, and I'm confident in his growth. If I said it, he had a disability, then he. But it's like,
don't tell me.
I ain't saying not even just that. It's like saying someone, a doctor, anybody speak against your kid or yourself, then you should not accept it, bro. Anybody, if they're guessing or whatever, no. The word said what the word said. God said what the God says. I don't have to accept what you. So it's really like me, like protecting a revelation that I heard from the Lord over my son. Like I can't wait with my. I'm gonna just be like, exactly.
So she's just expecting one day for Junior to miraculously start walking because she said that God told her that. You can't tell a child that is in need that God says you're going to be okay. That's not enough, and there's other things that could help them. You know, I'll see if God was the only answer, then that's when you say God has the final say. You know, But when you have assistance, things that can ensure that he's going to be okay and prolong his life, why not? Like, what's the harm in doing what you need to do for your kid? Shout out to Nia. Thank you so much for the super sticker. She says, here's the Bible verse for Chrisean and the Rock. Honor physicians for their service. The Lord created them. For their gift of healing comes from the Most High. Much respect, Sean. Thank you so much, sweetheart. The chat is jumping. Oh, Lord. The chat is jumping. Where did it go? Oh, shout out to y'all. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for the super sticker. And you're right. The physicians are healers. What's more godly than like a nurse? What's more godly than like a doctor? They're healers. That's all they do. They want to heal you. They save lives. So now all of a sudden, he's going to be healed through faith. No. 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 Okay. So she adds insult to injury.
Ain't nothing.
Oh, Lord.
Hey man, you ready to take that jacket off? Look at this. Can I get this? Hey man, you ready to take that jacket off? Look at this. Can I get this?
Girl.
Love your mommy?
No.
Well, let's see. You want to get down, huh? Come on. Let's go walk. We're going to walk in the park. Love your mommy? Well, let's see. You want to get down, huh? Come on. Let's go walk. We're going to walk in the park. Love your mommy? Well, let's see. You want to get down, huh? Come on. Let's go walk. We're going to walk in the park. Love your mommy?
Who is we? We who? We who? Who's we? We? Well, that's new. That's different. Can I put it on? I can put them on the stage. Shout out to Misty. Thank you so much for the super sticker, sweetheart. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Mwah. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Shout out to Misty. Look, Misty didn't come to play today. You hear me, honey? You hear me, honey? You hear me, honey? Oh, I can. Oh. Tasha says, stop being negative. You're not helping her. Attacking her. You're not changing no diapers. Unfortunately, you're correct. I've never changed a 2.5-year-old's diaper. Yeah. You're correct. Now, my kids had on pull-ups, but we didn't do diapers. We didn't do diapers. Junior's about to be 3, September 3rd, and diapers still. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I just don't know how to respond to that. Like that's so weird. That y'all is so pressed. I get it. Are you mad at me? Okay. Moving right along. So why is he still wearing diapers? You can't ask questions like that. You're a hater. You're not changing any of them. So. Her kid can be in diapers until he's 15 if he want to be. You ain't changing the diapers. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. because he wouldn't be in diapers in my care. You're right. And that's the only thing that makes you right about me. About me. Yeah, if Crisean Jr. was in my care, he wouldn't be in diapers. He wouldn't be. Not at all. I promise you. Yes. Crisean Jr. would be in a wheelchair, an accessible one to where it could help him potty. Okay? Put him right over the toilet. All right? They have ones that you can move or remove the seat top and whatnot, and you can set him right over the toilet. You sure can. So yeah, he wouldn't have on diapers. Now he may have on some type of Depends at night, like overnight, just in case he had an accident. But like other than that, during the day, he would be in underwear. He absolutely would be. And I would buy pack after pack after pack after pack after pack until we get it together. Until we get it together. So you're right. I don't know why he 3 still in diaper. I don't know. There's plenty of children with cerebral palsy, etc., that are potty trained, they use the restroom. Even if they need assistance, they still do it. They're like not in diapers. And then if so, it's during sleeping hours, usually whether they're taking a nap or whether they're going to bed. Other than that, during the day, most parents that are on it when it comes to their kids or have caregivers that are doing as such, they do help and assist with those things. They do. The earlier you start, the better off you are. Crisean Jr. already does things that a lot of children with cerebral palsy don't do. He does. He's definitely defied, some gravity, if you will. Correct. One of the main things he knows how to do is kiss. If he can learn how to kiss, he should be able to learn how to do other things then, right? Girl, please. Girl, please. A widow just said something about it's not our baby, that she's in diapers, she needs assistance. No, she doesn't need support. Go support her. She already giving y'all clothes and stuff away. Go support her. Like, I don't understand. I don't believe in her at all. I don't believe in her. I don't. And if you believe in her, most people wouldn't be around these parts. If you believe in the crustacean, why are you here? Besides me being attainable, why are you here? I don't get it. I don't see too many people go to Cardi B concert like, hey, you should leave Nicki alone. Are you okay? Are you okay? Girl. Shouldn't you be waiting for the Easter Bunny? Yeah. Because you're delusional. You're delusional. You believe in the make-believe. Literally, she on stage telling y'all her kid has a disability, but she's not going to claim it. My kid has life-threatening issues, but I'm not going to claim it. And then you weirdos are like, she needs help. She needs support. Who don't support her? Like, who don't support the crustacean? We absolutely support her getting her son together. We support anything she wants to do to make sure that her son is okay. We're all for it. What? What we're not supporting is her sitting on stage admitting that her kid has many different things that are not going right with him and his body. And she's saying that I'm just going to believe that God's going to fix it since I can't. He'll take care of it. And if he don't take care of it, then he'll just go where he's supposed to go, heaven. Yeah, girl, please. Yeah, I'm not the girl, please. Oh, but okay. Just to change your delivery by posting or hosting doctors that can help. No. Fuck her. I'm not doing any of that. Yeah. No. None of that will be happening. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. Yeah, I'm doing none of that. Yeah. Very so much. Very so much. Yeah. Yes. Yes, Tasha. I'm an a-hole. Correct. And you're fat. But I mean, I'm not complaining. You know, do you? Fat bitches need love too. So, you know, I'm not, you know, whatever, you know. It just is what it is. But yeah, no one's gonna go host panels of doctors. And are you okay? Like, you speaking as a mom with a special needs baby. So both of you? Because it's giving your mom with special needs speaking about having a special needs child. Because it doesn't make any sense to your child to be going through what they're going through, and then like that get on stage and say that she's not going to believe in her child's disability. So if you defend her, if you support her, you shouldn't claim what your son got. You shouldn't claim what your son got. And that's what your friend said. Don't claim it. Your son's fine. Leave him at home by himself. He's fine. Go ahead. Go get your nails and stuff done. He can take care of himself, girl. God got him. He got it. Go ahead. Just leave him there. Just leave him there. Girl, please. Like, girl, my baby died. Then shouldn't you try to be preventing Crisean Jr. from going to hang out with your kid? Like, do you want them to have like a play date in the sky or like what? Are you okay? Are you mad at me? Yeah. Because that's a pretty sensitive subject to just be throwing in the chat like we know you. We don't know you. Why do you feel so the need to divulge such information that seems so personal? Yeah. It seems like you're going to try to make it seem like I'm being insensitive. I don't know you. You could be saying anything. You're fat. You could be saying anything. Like, you could be a dude talking about your baby, but what? You're saying you're a mother. How do I know that? Is your profile pictures pink? Okay. So are a lot of queers. You saw a lot of butt pirates. What about it? Please. Girl. Now I might sound bad. Okay. That's unfortunate. Yeah, because we don't know you. I'm saying this because Junior needs help. Then act like it. Act like it. Act like you need help. Act like it. Act like it. Yeah. You may be a woman because for some reason you just don't shut the fuck up. You know, and some of y'all seem to do that. You can't, when you're grown, you're not talking smart anymore. You're an adult. You can't talk smart anymore. Like that. That's over with. That's done. Yeah. That's over. Yeah, you gotta be at least 100. You know. So you're like, you can't talk smart anymore, sweetie. Yeah, that doesn't work anymore. Yeah, you can't talk smart anymore. You know, you're an adult now. You know, you can't do that anymore, right? Yeah. Okay. Moving right along. So Crisean is stating, okay, shout out to my Sasha K. Sorry. Oh no. So Crisean is holding Junior in her arms, and you better not want to. A girl, the phone lines 404-954-2043. Okay. Moving right along. So Crisean was holding Junior, and she's saying, "Oh, you want to get down?" I'll show y'all again, just in case I don't remember what I'm talking about. I'll show you again.
Hey man, you ready to take that jacket off? Let me tell you. Yes. Love your mommy. Unless you want to get down, huh? Come on. Let's go walk. We're going to walk in the park.
So shout out to All About the Tea. It says Chrisean Rock's mental state is in question after she tells her disabled son, let's go for a walk, knowing he can't walk or talk at 2 years old. But you mad at me. Shouldn't you be over there underneath that post? Tasha with the big back. Shouldn't you be over there underneath that post, girl? Mm-hmm. Okay, can y'all hear me? Hold on, let me check my mic. Okay, yeah, we should be good. Okay, I just have to charge it because it's on 10%. Yeah, I mean, should you be over there? Tasha with the bad brain. Shout out to my boo Dimple Poppin for the super sticker. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Dimple Poppin. Thank you, boo. Thank you so much. I love you all. I can put them on the screen. I'm so excited. I have to remember to put them on the screen. So she's saying that, or they're saying online, that her mental health is being questioned. When she says, you want to get down, and she tries to put Crisean Jr. down, Crisean Jr., once again, his diagnoses and all of that stuff was doxed. And he suffers from spasticity. He also suffers from cortical vision impairment, FASD, seizure disorder. Junior has issues with his joints, okay, with his legs especially. Sometimes they like straighten and stiffen. He has spasms. You can see them and whatnot. Junior about to be 3 years old. It already looked crazy with her walking around with him on her hip. Okay, that already looked crazy. It's like, girl, that's a toddler. Like he should be on the ground. Okay. See, with most people, they don't really get like the zhuzh of it. Okay. The zhuzh of it. See how tiny Junior is? Junior is tiny. That is why people look at him and still think that he is a baby. He's not a baby. He is a toddler. But he is so thin because he is not properly being nourished, because he does not eat. He's so thin that it still gives off the aesthetic of like a child, like a baby. You know, but he's not. Okay? So when Junior wants to get down, it's because Junior is dead weight. Junior cannot hold up his own body weight. He cannot do that. So since he can't hold up his own body weight, he don't want to get, because you would think when she be saying stuff like that, like, oh, you want to get down, like you're about to get down and walk or crawl. He's not. He's uncomfortable. Okay. And I believe that it hurts while she's bending his legs like that with spasticity. When his legs straighten on their own, she needs to allow that. Like you have to allow that to happen. It's kind of like a seizure. You know, you kind of spasms and whatnot. You kind of just allow it to happen. And when it's done, then, you know, you can go back into whatever position before, like if you're trying to put them on your hip and whatnot. But he can't do that. Shout out to Tanya against my boo. Shout out to my boo. Thank you so much for the super sticker, sweetheart. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Thank you. So with that being said, when she's putting him down, she's doing it so that he can, you know, kind of like stretch, you know, so kind of so that he's not holding up his weight anymore. You know, when she's holding him, he's still having to hold himself up. You know, most children at like 2 or 3, you pick them up, they only gonna get down when you tell them to. They only gonna get down if you tell them to. When my kid was 2 and I would still pick one of them up and whatnot, they loved being picked up. You know, they love feeling like, you know, like a baby, you know, again and whatnot. So pretty much like if they're not telling, or you're not telling them to get down, then they're gonna stay up there as long as you know, allow them to. But with Junior always wants to get down because he doesn't feel good. We do. We see you. So you're not blocked, if that's what you're asking. You're not blocked. Junior wants to get down because if he's uncomfortable. Like it has nothing to do with him wanting to get down because he wants to walk, you know, or anything like that. And that's the kind of mindset that she puts in it. And we know she's mentally unwell. Like, girl, hold on, let's prove she's mentally unwell. Let's prove. It's not a question. It's again, she keeps proving King K's right. She keeps proving King K's right. Hold on.
Whatever. No, the word said what the word said. God said what the God says. I don't have to accept what you. So it's really like me, like protecting a revelation that I heard from the Lord over my son. Yeah. Like I can't wait when my son start walking and talking. I'm gonna just be like, exactly. I told y'all. He told y'all. Anybody, if they're
I can't wait till my son start walking and talking.
My son walking, my son talking, my son eat. Just because I don't display that, my son walking, my son talking, my son eat. Just because I don't display that, my son walking, my son talking, my son eat. My son walking, my son talking, my son eat. My son walking, my son talking, my son eat.
It goes from my son walking, my son talking, my son eat. Okay. She also says, and this was just last month, she said this.
My son walking.
Just last month, girl.
Buddy. Okay, baby Jesus, I see you standing up, shorty, moving around. It's cool. I like how you try to walk. That's crazy. He like literally picking himself up and like walking across the sidelines of it. Like
okay, walking across the sidelines of it. It goes from walking across the sidelines of it. It goes from
just because I don't display that internet, I don't give about proving anything to y'all, bro. Right. My son walking, my son talking, my son eat. Just because I don't display that internet, I don't give about proving anything to y'all, bro. Right. My son walking.
And then
Anybody, if they're guessing or whatever, no, the word said what the word said. God said what the God says. I don't have to accept what you. So it's really like me, like protecting a revelation that I heard from the Lord over my son. Like I can't wait when my son start walking and talking. I'm gonna just be like, exactly. I told y'all. He told y'all. Anybody, if they're guessing or whatever. No.
How was that not mentally unstable? If she believes in God, and the phone lines are not open, the number is 404-954-2043. Again, that phone number is 404-954. Can one of y'all put it in the chat and I'll put it up on the screen? Please, 404-954-2043. Okay. The call lines are not open. Thank you, Too Persuasive. I love you, babes. Thank you so much, sweetie. Boom. So there you go. Look at my boo. She got it. My boo, Too Persuasive. They got to call in number, y'all. Okay. So how is that like not mentally unstable? And then if you believe in God, if you believe that God is going to heal Crisean Jr., etc., why fake milestones? Why fake milestones? Why? Why lie and say, my son walking, my son talking, my son eat? What are you expecting God to do if that's already done? Didn't he already bless you? Did he not already bless you?
My son walking, my son talking, my son eat. Just because I don't display that internet, I don't give about proving anything.
You know, you can't display it on the internet because it's not true. You're a liar. You're psycho. It's something wrong with you. Why lie on a child's milestones? Why? What's the point? Oh, hold on. Let me turn the calls back on. Sorry, I had to put it on silent. Hold on. Yeah, and y'all call. And y'all calling. Okay, I'm sorry. It's back. Okay, it's on. It's on. I'm sorry. I just turned it on. I had to turn it off because I'll be getting a lot of calls because people watch the playbacks and they'll be like, oh, I'm going to call Sean. And I'll be like, oh, sorry, girl. But I do listen to your voicemails. So when y'all leave me voicemails and send me text messages, I love you all, okay? Sorry, it was cut off. And it's on now. We're getting a lot of calls, too. Ooh, y'all was blowing me up. was blowing me up. I'm so glad I remembered to turn it back on because otherwise I would have been thinking y'all wouldn't call. And we've gotten a lot of calls. So, hold on, let me clear it. It's the girl. So yeah, but she said God's gonna.
Incoming call.
Hold on, we have our first caller.
Call from Crisean.
Hi, you are live on the air with Shine Everyway. Hi, sweetie.
Hey, Sean.
Hi.
I finally got
Yes.
you. Anyway, let's get down to business. I am so mad that all them beige Negroes were sitting up there paying that girl to lie. Hello?
Hold on. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, good. Yes. Okay, I can hear you. So you said they paid the Autumn Beige. Ooh, you talking about the Dancer Project?
Yes, I am. Why? Y'all would not let no chocolate queen sit up there and lie like that. Y'all know good and well that something is wrong with that boy. Like, it's okay to have disabilities. It's okay to have cerebral palsy and all this stuff. That's why, we have the medical facilities to help with these things. To allow her to sit up here, read from a damn iPhone and lie like this is just egregious at this point.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Something wrong with him and something wrong with her too.
Do you think Chrisean is saying this because she doesn't want to take accountability for what she did to him? Or do you think she's saying this because she really won't like God to fix him?
I think it goes along with what you had said yesterday. I remember you saying that you believe that she wants Junior out the way so that she can go ahead and have the fairy tale life that she wants, and have a baby that, operates like, say, Luella. When Junior ceased to exist or lead a plan or whatever, she can go on with her narrative that she really want to follow and show everybody, like, see, bro, I could be a good mom.
Yeah.
See, he walking, he talking. Rest in peace, Crisean. No, B. That ain't how it goes. And let me tell you something else. You know the probability of having a normal child is low when you sleep with relatives. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. True. That's very true. But I agree. I do think that she wants Crisean Jr. out of the way. I do think that I feel like part of what she's doing is trying to get the world ready for him to go. And a person can look at it like, well, Sean, I feel like that's a lot. Like, why would she be doing that? Da, da, da. Again, Crisean is a very dark person. She's not, there's no light in her. She's very dark. She has taken lives. She's been a part of lives being taken, and there's no remorse. There is none. This chick said all the way until she was 5 months pregnant that she wanted her baby gone. She said out loud she should get rid of her kid because she don't want to have a child that she would never grow to love. Like, she's saying all of these things. And girl, I just can't.
The world heard it, Sean. It wasn't just you. Anybody who's been paying attention to this stuff has heard it. And let me ask you something, Sean. Who had Junior all when she was gallivanting down to Miami and doing the Baddies reunion? Who had Junior?
Tessa.
Tessa did?
Mm-hmm.
Then why was that pastor holding my internet nephew with that big pinky ring on? I don't trust him.
Because Tessa had took him to church. Tessa, I know Tessa had him because Tessa just had on them ugly boots. And whatnot. One of them crustaceans sent Crisean for her birthday, and she gave it to Tessa, big fat ass. So I believe that she been kicking it with Tessa because Tessa is, everybody uses Crisean. If I'm going to feel sorry for Crisean at all, that's the only time I feel sorry for her, because I do feel like everybody around Crisean is trying to profit off of her. They look at her and see some type of dollar sign or some type of monetization. So they're willing to go with a lot of the stuff that she does so that whatever opportunity, them being an opportunist that they may have, they want to complete that. And Chrisean is a liar. Chrisean lies to these people. She's told family members, oh, we're going to open up restaurants. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. And none of it comes into fruition. She tells them we're going to have our own reality show as a family. And you know what I'm saying? When they're watching Junior and keeping their eye on them, she's not compensating them for doing so. She's giving them promises. She's promising Tareen things. She's promising Chastity things. She's promising Tessa things. You know, Tessa is the chef. Chrisean has been saying she's going to open up a restaurant with Tessa, and it's going to be like a Malone type of situation, like a Malone family type of restaurant. And still to this day, years later, there's still no restaurant. But a person like Tessa, I feel that she doesn't have much to look forward to. So with Chrisean, it's a higher probability that something positive may happen than her doing it on her own. So I feel like by herself, she knows she's not going to make it pop. But with Chrisean, it's a possibility. But with her, nothing.
It's a possibility. Mm-hmm. But Sean, it's a lie all the time.
Yeah.
She don't have the motion that she used to have. You know what I'm saying? People only really watch Chrisean because they worried about the boy.
Right.
We want to see how Junior doing. We don't care about you, honey. And Tessa, why you sit up there squeezing your size 22 body into the medium pleather boots and jacket? You ought to be ashamed of yourself. I know you had to throw all that stuff away when you came up out. So I had to cut you off.
Now she had to cut the boots off. I could not. I could not.
And Crustacean fans, rock stars, paint eaters, Play-Doh eaters, stop buying her stuff. She don't want it. If you're not gonna buy her the stuff that she wants, she's not gonna wear it. All she wants is sex from y'all. She don't want y'all DH dating she and clothes.
Correct. She is tired of them food shelf clothes that y'all are sending her. She's tired of them blue light sales at Walmart, them Hanes shirts. And so she's tired of it, okay? Them bodega boots that y'all went over there and bought that gas station purse that y'all sent her. Yeah, she good on all that.
Hey, son, you can't even put the person on the dashboard of the car. The sunlight gonna kill.
Yeah, it's too hot, girl. You'll come outside, it'll be a wallet. She leave that person in that window. It'll be a wallet it'll be a clutch when she get back out there, girl.
Stop sending her stuff.
Absolutely.
I'm praying for that boy. We're gonna get justice for. I guess is this his daddy? We're gonna get
Ronnie. Yes.
Junior saved. That's what we want.
Absolutely. Yes.
Okay.
And thank you so much for calling in.
I'm not gonna give up.
Me neither. We're gonna be here until something is done. But thank you so much, sweetheart, for calling in. I really enjoyed you, and so did the chat. The chat definitely enjoyed you. They didn't want you to leave, girl. They didn't say get next call or they do not that girl. Ooh, girl, they like you, girl. So shout out to you. Thank you so much for calling. Oh, I love you too. And I hope you call back in.
I will.
All right. I love you. Thank you so much.
Love you too.
Bye. Oh, y'all, so I just love talking to y'all. I just love it. Okay, here y'all go. You look, y'all own it. Y'all own it. Hold on one second. Boom. Hi, you're live on the air with Sean everywhere. Can you turn me down in the back? You're live on the air. Hi.
Hi, I'm excited, but I'm a little nervous.
Take your time. You're okay. Don't be nervous. Go ahead.
Okay, because first and foremost, I want to say from the moment that I've seen you, I'm addicted, and I wait for you. I wait for you to come on.
Oh.
Yes, I do. I wait for you to make my day. That's when you stick your tongue up in the head. I'm like, look at him. But I just wanted everybody to know that there's something definitely wrong with that baby, and I'm gonna tell you how I know. Hi, everybody. Can you have a seat real fast so I can educate you? I just turned 52 years old. I had a daughter back in 2001. I had a daughter, and 2 months after I had her, she became sick. Somebody breathed on her and gave her meningitis. I actually posted her in your chat, and I also signed a petition.
Oh, thank you.
Passed away 04.
Oh, I'm sorry.
4 years old, 04, Christmas morning. I see a lot of similarities Jr. that I saved to my daughter. And it's disgusting how people are sitting there acting like they can't see that this boy has problems. And then everybody to blame you when you just want to help them.
Right.
It's kind of saddening to me because it hurts when I actually was a mother. We were in the hospital like every 3 months. We were in the hospital. She had early in the she had serious metastasis. Yes, and I took her to church, and they touched her on the head and said, "Oh, yes, the Lord is and all that." Now, in my mind, I have to say this. In my mind, I wanted her to be healed. I prepared myself for the worst, but I prayed for the best. So when she passed and she went on, I already knew that there was a chance. She knows that something's wrong with that baby, and she knows there's a chance that that baby's not going to be here no more, and she don't care. And I know that sounds sickening to say, but I feel like she's just waiting so she could be like, she could have like a pity party on herself. And for everybody to be like, oh, it's time Chrisean. She's always looking for what they call it. What they call
sympathy
it?
and payola. Payola?
She wants to use her baby for clout.
Clout.
I think it's disgusting and I think it's sad.
Well, I feel like she want to use her baby for clout until.
And I want you to just keep going, and I'm gonna keep watching. But I'm like one of your biggest fans, and I love.
Oh, you are so sweet, and I want to say I'm sorry again for your loss, and thank you so much for calling in. I really, really appreciate it. And you have nothing to be nervous about. You did a good job.
Thank you, but I want to know that you're so on point in everything that you've been saying. For the people that don't know, for the people, I didn't drink, I didn't get high. My baby was born healthy, and then she got sick. So you got to understand that what this man is saying to y'all, he's telling y'all nothing but the truth. He's educating y'all dummies, Crisean, to what's going on in this baby's life. This baby is perishing in front of our face.
Yeah.
And y'all too dumb to see it.
Right.
So we see it. So all we can do right now is just pray for him because I don't see how she has a whole team around her that's seeing this. And you know what they're doing is playing it off like this baby's okay. This baby's not okay, guys. He's not. He's not standing up in playpens. He's not doing none of that. And when she said that he's hurting, his body is hurting. He's stiff all the time.
Yeah.
He needs range of motion. He needs therapists to come out there and exercise his muscles. It's a lot of things that baby needs that he's not getting. And yes, I don't know about God telling her baby gonna be healed, but even if you feel that way, you still need to seek medical advice for your baby and take it.
Absolutely.
Seriously. Every day I had people coming out to my house, and people weren't coming out to our house. We were sitting in the hospital for weeks at a time. So it's a lot that's going on. You never know what's going on in his brain. He might start having fluid on his brain. Yeah. He definitely needs a food tube. I definitely see a lot of similarities that I see in my theater, and it's very sad to me. But you're doing a great job, and I even put a lot of people on you to make them sign your petition and everything. And people that know my daughter, they signed the petition. I wanted to let you know that. And I put her picture in your thing. So her picture, she has a wheelchair. Like Sean said, he needs a wheelchair. He's not lying to you guys.
Absolutely. And thank you so much. Period.
I'm going to need y'all to stop disrespecting my guy, okay? Are y'all mad? Are y'all mad at us?
Are y'all mad? Girl, they're mad at us. It's okay.
Yeah, I will try to call you again. I've been trying. You don't have to message, and I'll try to call again, but I love you so much. Make my day.
Oh, I love you too. Thank you so much.
Yes, I appreciate you.
No problem. Oh, I love y'all. I love y'all. Okay, I had her on my speaker. I didn't have her on Bluetooth. That's why y'all couldn't hear her at the end. Because I wanted to be able to talk to her because it's a little harder to hear on their side. So I had to take it off the Bluetooth so that she could hear me because I wanted her to know that I feel terrible about her daughter and whatnot. So sorry, that person is sorry. Ooh, that was an unknown. Sorry. Okay. I did want to say this real quick because I'm about to take some more calls. But I wanted to say this. Okay. So Crisean Jr. and her son. Hold on, I'm just gonna answer because I don't want to lose their call.
Hi, this is Angel.
Okay, 1 second. Okay. Hi, Angel. Are you on the line?
Yes, I am.
Okay, can I have you hold for like 2 seconds?
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Just don't move. Stay right here. So I do want to say this. I believe that Crisean, okay, wants Junior to perish because, like I said before, Junior is in the way. Okay, he has been in the way for quite some time. And the post that I didn't finish reading, at the end of the post of Crisean talking about the 20 weeks, being 20 weeks pregnant, and that she wanted to try to end the baby or end the pregnancy, but she was too far along. At the bottom of that post, she speaks about how she was scared to have Junior because she felt that she wasn't going to be able to get money, wanted to be able to collect bags and stuff like she was doing before. So this is how I feel. I feel that Crisean feels like she don't have time to take Junior back and forth to the doctors and all of that stuff. So she's just simply not going to claim it. Because it's a lot of work taking your kid back and forth to specialists and all of that stuff. Like as doctor appointments, sometimes your kid have 3-4 appointments in one day. So I feel that Crisean is, because she's lazy. She is. She's always been that, right? She wants everything quick. She wants everything easy. That's why she doesn't want to take her kid to doctors and physical therapies and all of that stuff, because she wants it fast, microwavable. She wants God to fix it right away so that she doesn't have to put in any work, right? And if God don't fix it, then she is completely content with Crisean Jr. perishing and saying he called home to God, her on stage singing Yahweh, that God brought her son. I feel it. Like she will literally run with this narrative. I feel this is why she puts him on Front Street. She makes it so that we constantly see him, so that when he does perish, it's like going to be one of the biggest stories in the world, like in America. You know, anything happening to that boy, it's going to be everywhere. And who would gain the most off of a situation like that? Again, Crisean is dark. She has been trying to end this boy's life even before he was born. Okay. Hi, Angel. Are you still there? I'm sorry.
I am. Is this Sean?
Yes. Hi.
Hi, I love you.
I love you too. What you got for us, sweetie?
Am I online?
Yes, you are on live. You are on the air.
Perfect. Okay, so there's two things. One thing I wanted to say was I absolutely do believe that she knows that her son has many issues. I think she's just avoiding accountability and weaponizing God. She doesn't want to admit, obviously, that her son is the way that he is because of what she did to him, drinking and smoking and fighting and everything like that. And also, I wanted to bring up another point. I heard, and I don't know if it's true or not, that she has life insurance on that baby, which could be another reason why she's denying that there's anything wrong with him, because she doesn't want to help him. It's not that some people are saying like she doesn't care or that she's, she doesn't know, she doesn't want to believe it. I think she absolutely knows. And
thank you, Marquita, for the super sticker, sweetie. Thank you, Marquita.
Because she's hoping that he does pass and then he'll be out the way, like you said. But not only that, if she has a policy on her son, we know more than anything, Crisean loves money and she loves beef. So why would she ever try to help that baby if she has life insurance?
Well, I heard that Crisean, because I was looking for the life insurance policy. I've been wanting to speak on this and I'm going to. But from what I was told, Sean Malone has a life insurance policy on Crisean Jr.
Wow.
So I heard it's the Malones, Sean and Sean's wife, that has policies on Crisean Jr.
Right, which was the one that was the trucker who was tricking with her mother, who's
Correct.
now a politician.
Correct.
And that would make sense because I don't think the Malones are smart enough to take out a policy.
Yeah, I agree. So it made sense when I was told by the Family Insider, well, because I have three, that Sean Malone put a policy, and not just on Crisean Jr., on Crisean too. So she has a policy as well. Yeah, so I don't know if they did it to try to make it. Well, I'm not going to say that the Malones have any malicious intent against Crisean Jr. I don't feel that way. I feel if there's any malicious intent, it's coming from Crisean. Yeah, I don't think they want anything bad to happen to Crisean Jr. I think that they know the state and what's going on with him. And like I've stated before, I think this is what a lot of people are overlooking too, with what Crisean has said. When Crisean is saying that she's not claiming it, no matter if a doctor says it or whatnot, I believe that Crisean Jr. was given a life expectancy. And the reason King K's in one of her posts stated that Chrisean's own family stated that Crisean Jr. that they would be surprised based off of the information given by the doctor if Crisean lives past 4 years old. So that this is why I believe that they may have put a life insurance policy on Crisean Jr. because his life expectancy is not long. So I believe the Malones gave her the information to be like, hey, well, maybe you should put a policy on him for, just in case, etc. So that's why I say I don't think that they have any bad intent.
Isn't it harder to put a policy on someone when they have pre-existing?
Not if they're born that way. It's a little. It makes things a little different when they're born like that. With the life insurance policies. So, and a lot of policies now can't deny you, even with pre-existing, depending on which ones you go through. But there's a lot of policies, don't matter what you have. Like you can have anything, AIDS, cancer, all that, and they will still, hold your policy. Like it won't be as high as other ones, but it will be at least enough to like bury you and take care of a few of your bills if need be. But with a baby, it's different. Like when you're born that way, it's a whole nother story. Like there's not too many insurance companies that's going to turn away a baby born sickly. Like they're not too many will do that. So it's not going to be, again, the policies aren't going to be as high, but you're still going to be able to get a policy. And from what I hear, it's upwards of $350,000.
Oh wow, I was thinking more like millions.
Mm-hmm. Me too. I thought, but that's why Crisean's is like millions from what I hear. I think it's like up to 4 million, but his, I believe, is like 350,000 or something like that.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
But I'm looking into it. I'm getting more information on it. But yeah, I do hear that there is a policy. It's just not in Crisean's name, and that's why people haven't been able to find it. So yeah, very possible.
Okay, well, I guess that's it. I mean, I also wanted to say something about Blue, just really quickly. It might be a little bit off topic.
No, go ahead.
But I think part of the reason why, not only, he was paid by Zeus or whatever was going on when they were doing Crazy in Love, and not just that, I think the reason why he finally admitted that, the baby is not his is because I think he thought that he was going to have some sort of access to the baby, which would have brought him clout on his Twitch, which means money. And I think she realized that it wasn't about, him caring for the baby. It was more about him using the baby for his own purposes to make money and to also expose her for being a bad mother, because that's why we pay attention to Blue and Crisean. No one really cares about Blue or Crisean. We're just worried about the baby.
Yeah.
I think when he realized that she wasn't going to allow him to exploit the baby, not so much exploit the baby, but make her look like a bad mother, that's when he decided, if I can't use this baby, then I'm not going to claim him. And I think that's part of the reason why he finally admitted that Junior's not his son.
I think he admitted it because, in my opinion, I think that because Blueface, girl, trash. But I think the real issue behind it is, I think Blueface just ready to move on. And I'm not saying like he's ready to move on like he's a good person. He never cared about Crisean Jr. If you are going to start caring about something, you're going to always care about it, right? I adopted a son, and he is mine. I treat him no differently than that is my child. So his mom and I, we broke up, got back together, but I never stopped being his father. I never walked out of his life. Even still to this day, his mom and I haven't been together almost 9 years, and I have never walked out of his life because I have always loved him. I loved him before he was calling me dad, so I'm damn sure gonna love him even more once after, right? So I would never walk away from him because you're mine. Like you belong to me. I'm responsible for you. Like you're one of my cubs. You're underneath my wing. Blueface, I feel that was the clout, him making the world think that he cared about Crisean Jr. And then it got to the point to where he had to show the world, like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm over it. Like, I'm done with all it. Like, because I feel like he never cared about Crisean Jr. I think he naturally cares about Crisean Jr. like everybody else does. Like, you naturally care about him because he's an innocent kid. I naturally care about him because he's an innocent kid. I feel like it's the same thing with Blueface. But I don't feel that there was ever a father-son connection. Blueface was in jail the majority of Crisean Jr.'s whole life. He just spent 2 years in jail. Crisean Jr. is only 2.5. So only half of Crisean Jr.'s life was Blueface, not even a quarter of his life he's been in. So again, there's no true connection there. There's no real connection established. You see what I'm saying? But with Jaden's kids, besides them being his biological kids, there is a connection. There's a real bond between he and his children. He never established that with Junior. That never happened. So I just feel like he was just over it. He would, like you said, I do feel like part of it was clout, that he feels like, well, I can't profit off the situation no more. He's not around. I don't have him on streams or anything like that. I'm not getting any, you know what I'm saying, money off of it. So I'm here, I'm just washing my hands with it. You know, I'm just, you know, done with it. And I also feel that that was a tactic to get Crisean to bring Crisean Jr. around him. But Crisean sees the game just like we do. She see it too.
Right.
Crisean, the only person that's going to profit off of Crisean Jr. is Crisean. She will not let Blueface do it. The only way she will allow him to do that is if they're going to be together. And I think that Crisean is slowly but surely getting over Blueface. I do feel like she still has feelings for him. That tattoo is not still on her face for no reason. But I do think overall, she is starting to see what life is like without Blueface, like life after Blueface. I think Crisean was just as worried about the little career that she had going away. If Blueface was out of the picture, she didn't go around chasing him, trying to force him to be Crisean Jr.'s father for no reason. She did it for clout. So it's no different than Blueface. Like, it's weird that people want to say like Crisean is, or Blueface trying to get clout off of Crisean when Blueface is the clout. He is the clout. This dude done said on multiple levels, multiple times, that is not my son. And she keep going forward saying that it is. If Crisean is the clout, you don't have to do that no more. Just say, all right, cool. It ain't his son. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was, it ain't, whatever. And move on with your life. She still won't. She's still adamant that Blueface is the father of her son. I believe she does that because that's the clout. The clout is Crisean Jr. belonging to both of them, not just her. There's no clout on that because no one is truly checking for Crisean. She's being forced right now. She's being forced down people's throat. This is why they keep sharing her and all of that, because they're depending on her in this match so that they can build off of her, so that they can sign other women, have fights with other, like this is what they're using her. So it's not good publicity for everybody to be out here talking about her sickly son instead of talking about her about to win a fight. So they're damage control, and she just messed up. That's why we haven't really been seeing Crisean. The coaches and all of that are trying to keep Crisean off live. When Crisean does go live, they try to make her go live a certain way. Just sit down, don't do too much cussing. Like they're trying to micromanage her to change her into what we know her not to be, which is a good person. That's not who she is. Go ahead.
I have another question.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, her mother is a very bad drug user.
Mm-hmm.
And clearly there's something wrong with Crisean. Obviously, her mother must have been doing the same thing that Crisean was doing with Crisean Jr. And what I mean by that is she was actively using, drinking, whatever, while she was pregnant with Crisean, which would explain why Crisean is slow. I mean, she definitely has some serious mental issues. They all do.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And I would agree. I do think that, I don't know, because it's been exposed that Crisean's mother was allegedly doing things with a family member too, and it's just way too much, you know. But it's all alleged. But I do think that Crisean does not have the mental capacity to do a lot of the things that she's doing, and being a parent is one of them. She does not know how to be a mother.
But it would make sense because her father supposedly was a trick of her mother. So her mother was actively using and actively prostituting before and while being pregnant with Crisean.
Correct. Yes. I do believe Crisean, King K says that she has proof that Crisean has at least 4 different mental diagnoses.
Right. I believe that. And another thing I wanted to mention too, because I saw one of your episodes where Crisean mentioned something about getting the FBI involved because of all the everything you were covering about her. Mm-hmm. And then you said, yeah, let's get the FBI involved. And I think that that's a great idea because she is actively abusing her child online mm-hmm. for the world to see. We are literally watching her destroy this baby until he expires. Mm-hmm. Why isn't, and this is happening online. Aren't they getting a little bit more? Shouldn't the FBI be involved? I mean, we're watching a child being neglected, abused. We are watching his mother drink and smoke and get high and fight while she's pregnant with him. Why hasn't the authority stepped in? Never mind CPS. Why isn't she in jail? I understand that her father's a politician, but he should be investigated as well. That's why the FBI should be involved.
Yeah, I think at this point in time, what's going on with Crisean Jr. has everything to do with child welfare. And I think that's why a lot of people always are consistently bringing up child protection services, because they feel like, okay, well, if child protection services clearly aren't going to do anything, then what's next? Like, can the police get involved, etc.
Right.
Unfortunately, with course, because I asked, because I thought that was a really good question, because I had that question myself. I'm like, well, what, with Crisean and the antics that she has online, it's not a crime to not take your kid to the doctor, but it is a crime to neglect them medically. So what she just did was a big no-no. Okay, that opens her up to a whole nother level of getting certain people involved, because she is stating that Crisean Jr. is going to perish if God does not save him, because she is not claiming any of his medical diagnosis given by doctors. So she has now confirmed that she was told by doctors that her child is suffering from different disabilities. And now she is saying publicly, willfully, that she is denying him medical assistance due to a belief instead of what a doctor is getting second and third and fourth opinions. Now, she was going to other doctors and whatnot, and they're saying like, okay, well, yeah, don't do this or don't do that. Don't claim this, don't claim that. Holistic, stuff like that, that's different. But she's saying, I'm not going to do nothing at all but pray. And God told me that he's going to come and make my son. That's, like, I would say, borderline, can we get the police involved? But from what I was told, it's not criminal. Like that's not criminal. If something happens to Crisean Jr., that's a crime. That's when it becomes criminal. But as of right now, since he hasn't been seen by any doctors or anything like that for anybody to state that the well-being of his health, it can just be looked at as like propaganda and scandal. It's just people going around, since Crisean is an entity online, saying these negative things about her, using videos, editing videos, reshaping a reality of something that may not be, unless there is a crime to prove so. So if Crisean Jr. falls ill, there's no way of her not getting charged with medical neglect. There's no way. But until then, and this is why I say that his life is in danger, because I feel that she will let him perish before taking him to the doctor. I don't think that she would take. We watched him online while she had him in the front and the back of a car, very sick, extremely sick, gurgling on indigestion and whatnot, and phlegm and milk that's trapped in his lungs, and so much other stuff. And she refused to take him in, and then even lied to the audience. Went to the hospital, and got care for herself for her asthma, and stated to the world that she took her son to the doctor, and the doctor told her don't give him certain medicines and don't do certain, and then told her while her son was sick, to take him and get a flu shot. We know that none of that is real. We know that that is not true. So she'll do everything in her power. She will not save her son. She won't. He will perish in her care. She will prefer that over him being taken away.
I'm afraid that when he does perish, that she will get away with it.
She will.
Even if she goes to jail, it's not like she murdered him with her own hands.
Right.
It's going to be like, oh, I didn't know, or oh, I didn't. And she's not going to get any real time. She's going to end his life, and she's going to get away with it. Just like she got away with Ronnie, just like she got away with everything else. I mean, I don't think it's going to end well for her regardless, but I don't think she's ever going to be held accountable for what she's done to Junior. And I think if he passes, even if she goes to jail for neglect or whatever, she'll be out in a couple of years, and that'll be it. It's just so sickening. This girl should be in jail. As far as I'm concerned, she's a serial killer. She's responsible for more than one life being taken, and she should be in jail for the rest of her life.
I agree. But I do think that now, legally, I don't exactly know how that will turn out. But I will say this. I think publicly, if anything happened to Crisean Jr., I don't think that she would be reprimanded for it. I think that people will look at her, oh, she's such a strong mother. She tried her hardest. She's such a faith believer. I don't feel like she would be like blamed.
She's going to gain more sympathy, if anything. Oh, she just lost her child.
Yes.
And blah, blah, blah. No one is going to hold her accountable. She's going to get away with it. And that's the sickening part.
Yeah.
We're just watching it.
Thank you, TZ, for the super sticker. Thank you, TZ.
And he's nonverbal. Imagine being abused and being so sick and being so afraid of this monster, and you can't even cry out to someone to say, please help me and get me away from this woman.
Absolutely.
It's disgusting.
Yes. Well, I really appreciate your call, Angel. Thank you so much for calling in. I really enjoyed
Thank you so much. I love you, Sean.
Oh, I love you too, sweetie. Thank you so much for calling.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Oh, I liked her. She was a good call. Hold on one second. Okay. So I have to do coffee. I kind of want to come back. I kind of just want to do just phone calls. Like, I don't want to give like any commentary. Like, I kind of want to just come back for like an hour or so and just do calls. And just let y'all call in. Kind of thinking that I should. Because I know a lot of y'all be calling and y'all be wanting to get in. And I want y'all to get in. I do. I really want y'all to get in. But y'all know I be saying like we're gonna do a time frame. I'm just like such a sweet person. I'm such a good friend. So it's really hard for me to be like, So I'm thinking I want to do that. Hold on, what time is it? Okay, so we're going live on coffee at about 5 o'clock. Okay, 5 o'clock p.m. We're going on coffee, Central Standard Time. Hold on. Shout out to King Gemini. Thank you so much for the cash out, King Gemini. Love you. And shout out to, I'm going to say Archie. Shout out to Archie. Thank you so much, sweetheart, for the cash apps. I really appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. I really, 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 really appreciate y'all. Look at Tickle talk about some comeback. Come back. Come back, Sean. Come back. I want to call him too. Nanya, you can call him. It's okay if you get upset, sweetie. It's good TV. It's okay if you get upset. It's completely fine. It's completely fine. Shout out to Dimple. Shout out to my boo. She said Shalon Malone is her dad. She told y'all she does not. She does what she wants. He will always try protecting her. Sad but true, guys. Absolutely. From what we hearing, it's seeming to have more validity day by day. Okay. So I'm thinking after coffee tonight. Let me see. I'm thinking after coffee, we could come back over for like an hour, maybe hour and a half, and just take some calls. Just take some calls. Okay, so I think that's what we'll do. Please like and subscribe. Okay, I'm glad y'all can hear me. Got the audio issues taken care of. Okay, this is another reason I want to go back live because I'm just like, okay, the audio issues taken care of. Let's go back live. Let's go back live because we're going to be live every morning. So y'all will be right back live over here tomorrow morning. I want to show y'all some other stuff that I've seen with life insurance and policies and stuff too. I want to show y'all that. So we will be getting into that too. Yeah, so thank y'all so much for being here. Thank you for all of the super stickers. Thank you for liking the video. Subscribe if you haven't. Shout out to all of the super stickers, okay? I love you all. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank y'all so much. I really, really appreciate you. Shout out to Inquisitive. She says, yes, come back. Okay. Okay, we'll have to come back for like an hour and a half. You know what I'm saying? Because I got to eat dinner. So maybe I'll try to eat dinner beforehand. Shout out to my Buddha Truman Show. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Truman says, I want to say, how her fans know she's wrong because if they get sick, they're going to the doctor, right? So why can't Junior go? Junior can't go because they have to try and protect the crustacean. That's all that is. It's a defense mechanism. It's just them trying to, because there's no way of defending her. She's wrong. That's wrong. Saying that you're not gonna take your kid to the doctor, like why? And your kid is going through some crazy stuff. So for you not to want to do that, like, wow. So again, they just keep getting mad at us because we keep being right and she keeps doing things to make us correct and things to make them look crazy for even opening their mouths at all, right? That's why the crustaceans, the trolls are getting less and less. You know, started off hundreds of them and now it's just a few of them. It's like 2, 3 of them. Because even her fans, they are giving up on her. Have y'all seen how far her subscribers been going down? We're gonna get into that. I mean, her followers been going down. We're gonna get into that too. But y'all love you guys. So I will see y'all on the next show. Until then, mwah! Coffee is on my community wall. Just come to my community wall. We'll explain everything when you get over there. To coffee, okay? So we'll be over there around 5 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time, and then we'll try to jump back on here for about an hour. So it depends how long we're live on coffee. That will determine, because if we don't get done over there, we're over there like 3, 4 hours. So I'll update you on my community wall. So pay attention to my community wall, okay? All right. I love you all. Until the next show, thank y'all so much again. Pray for Junior, sign the petition. Until the next one, bye.